What if everything you've been told about treating premature ejaculation was wrong? It's not about Kegels and numbing creams or SSRIs. Those are just band-aid fixes that keep you stuck. And this simple mistake could cost you years or even decades, destroying your confidence, your sex life, and even your relationship. But today, I'm going to show you what actually works according to science. And once you apply this, you'll never have to worry about premature ejaculation again. Quick introduction, my name is Alex Grendy. I'm a men's sex coach, and over the last 6 years, I've helped over 300 men overcome premature ejaculation and completely transform their sex lives. For more info on this, go to alexgrendy.com or click the link below in the description. Now let's get back to this video. Most men struggling with premature ejaculation want to believe that this is just a physical issue, because that would mean a simple trick like doing Kegels could fix everything. But if you've been doing self-work, then you already know the truth. Premature ejaculation isn't just a physical issue. It's also mental and emotional as well. And if you ignore those aspects, you will stay stuck, no matter how many tricks you try. And let me be really direct and upfront. If you're looking for a quick fix, this video isn't for you. This is for men who are really struggling with premature ejaculation and want a permanent solution to fix it for life. And to do that, I'll walk you through my proven 5-step process that has even worked on some of the most extreme cases of PE. This helped one of my clients go from ejaculating before he even got his pants off to having his wife orgasm before him during sex. And here's the thing, once you fully embody step 5, premature ejaculation will no longer be a problem in your life. But first, we have to get started with step 1. Most men with PE have no idea why this is happening to them, and they think it's just a problem that is strictly in the bedroom. But if you're a successful business owner or professional, stress might actually be the hidden factor that's completely sabotaging your sex life. And here's why. When you're under constant stress, your body is already in an ejaculatory state. So you have an elevated heart rate, heavy chest breathing, and tense muscles that are all craving a release. So when you add even the slightest bit of sexual arousal, your body sees this as a perfect chance to reset and let go of that stress by having an ejaculation. Now, the solution for this is cultivating awareness. You need awareness to catch your stress in real time, so you can pause and connect to your breath and release the tension before it hijacks your body. This shifts your baseline stress level from a 9 out of 10 to a very manageable 5 or 6 out of 10. And this makes it much easier to stay in control of your ejaculation. But awareness alone isn't enough. To truly last longer in bed, you need to know this next step in the process right here. Did you grow up quickly masturbating to porn, hoping that no one walks in like I did? Well, if so, without realizing it, you might have trained yourself to finish fast while reinforcing the idea that fear and anxiety were part of pleasure and ejaculation. And when this becomes a daily habit, it starts to feel automatic. Like the moment you feel pleasure, your body treats it like an emergency and it rushes towards ejaculation instead of relaxing into the pleasure. So how do you break this cycle? Well, you need to create safety by exploring self-pleasure in a more intentional way, without porn, without pressure, and without the goal of ejaculation. This allows you to train your body to stay calm during sexual arousal, unlocking levels of pleasure you never imagined. But here's the key. You first have to create this sense of safety within yourself. But if you try to skip ahead and apply this with your partner before your body is ready, you're just going to reinforce the same old patterns, making it feel like nothing will ever work for you. So be patient with yourself, and once you practice this, you will start to understand how to actually stay in control during sex, especially if you combine it with this next step right here. Do you ever reach a point during sex where you completely lose control, and no matter what you do, you can't stop yourself from ejaculating? It can feel like you were born with an overly sensitive penis and that premature ejaculation is just something you're going to struggle with for life. But what if I told you that's not the case at all? In fact, you can actually change this awareness and connection to your body by knowing it so well that you know exactly what is too far, when to slow down, or when to change your breath pattern so you can stay in complete control during sex. And this happens when you know your arousal. If you want to be able to overcome premature ejaculation, then you have to know your own arousal like the back of your hand. You can learn this by implementing an edging practice, using all different types of touch and a connected breath. So instead of a quick 2-minute masturbation session to porn, you can start practicing edging for 15 to 20 minutes and train your body to handle arousal without rushing to ejaculation. This allows you to understand exactly what you want and need in order to feel safe and fully aroused with yourself. Now, if you want this to actually translate during sex with your partner, then you need to know this next step right here. Are you so worried about finishing too quickly that you overcompensate by putting all of your attention on your partner's pleasure? If so, you might be stuck in a pattern of people-pleasing during sex, focusing only on what she wants and matching her pace instead of tuning into what your body wants and needs. And here's the problem. By neglecting yourself, you're actually making your premature ejaculation even worse. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that keeps men stuck in this same frustrating cycle of trying so hard, yet still disappointing your partner during sex. Now, if you want to overcome premature ejaculation, you have to openly communicate your wants and needs with your partner. And that means slowing things down or asking for foreplay that helps you relax and being able to say no to things that don't feel right for you. Because if you're in a fear state right before sex and you just try to override it, your body will try to force a premature ejaculation every single time. But the good news is, science tells us there's a way to overcome this and completely rewire your ejaculatory response. And it all comes down to this final step right here. Biologically speaking, ejaculation is a reflex controlled by your nervous system, and it gets triggered when your arousal reaches a certain threshold and signals travel from the brain through the spinal cord to your pelvic muscles. But if you have premature ejaculation, this reflex is hypersensitive, meaning the signal is sent too soon before you want it to. Now, here's the part that changes everything. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain has the ability to adapt and rewire itself based on new behaviors and trainings. And this means you can literally reprogram your ejaculatory response to stay calm during sexual arousal and completely overcome premature ejaculation. And this all comes down to nervous system regulation. You see, your brain is constantly forming new neural pathways based on what you repeatedly do. So if you commit yourself and follow these steps and retrain your nervous system, you can gain full control over your ejaculation for life. But the truth is, doing this on your own is really difficult. I know because I struggled with premature ejaculation and performance anxiety for over 15 years. And trying to figure this out on my own took a serious toll on my mental health and wasted a lot of time. But once I finally got the right support and community to help me, it changed my life forever. Now, if you want to know more about what helped me go from 1 minute to lasting over 20 minutes plus, check out this next video here on how you can cure your premature ejaculation after 30 and change your sex life forever.